This is going to be a relatively quick video, but the reason I'm making this video is because people tend to not fully think things through before, saying it is whatever they say or doing whatever it is that they do. And a lot of those people tend to have vaginas. So we have this article coming to us from the Baltimore Sun. Letter. Instead of gifting Rolexes, Lamar Jackson should have given money to charity. For real? Like, for real? Okay, so a tradition in the NFL is that quarterbacks give their offensive linemen very extravagant gifts as a thank you for protecting me. Like on the field, the line, your offensive line, it's such a huge component to football because if that quarterback can't stay upright, then the offense can't get down the field. So, as a token of their gratitude for protecting them, quarterbacks throughout the course of history, okay, and I think it's like all strings do this too. They hook up the linemen of their team as a thank you. It's nice, it's cool, and charity does not protect your ass out there on that field, okay? The holiday season was in full swing, with high hopes for the Ravens, when I read that Lamar Jackson gifted Rolexes to his offensive line. So disappointing that in an age where professional athletes are making an insane amount of money, he could have donated to charities and done it in the name of his offensive line, then treated his teammates to dinner. Why are so many people interested in spending other people's money? Like that's a big part of the reason why I stepped away from the left side, because when it comes to socialism, communism, oh, we have to go after the millionaires and the billionaires and stuff like that. It really is just going after the funds that another person earned. It's really no different than divorce. It's no different than the whole Me Too movement. It's just a wealth transfer more than anything else. Those players can all afford their own Rolexes. How do you know that? Like, legitimately, like, yeah, I understand that, like, the minimum wage in the NFL is like $500,000. True, but at the same time, you don't know that person's expenses. You don't know what they got on their plate. So to sit there and make such assumptions is just ridiculous. So it's very discouraging that someone didn't give him a little guidance. It just flaunts the amount of money they make, and I don't know and don't know what to do with. Sorry, Lamar, I'm not such a big fan now. Karen, of course, Price. Miss Price, you clearly have no idea how this works. like, like, you really trying to put your hand in his pocket, and sweetheart, it just don't work like that. Giving your offensive line a gift because they protect you out on that field so you aren't hurt and you aren't injured is way better than what, a charity? After all these years, how have we not figured out the industry that charities are? I'd much rather hand a Rolex to to my offensive lineman as opposed to giving, let's say, $50,000 to a charity that's just gonna call it overhead, put it in the pockets of their CEOs and in the leader in the people of that organization, as opposed to the work that they're doing, and call it a day. But the reason I guess I'm making this video is because it really signifies this huge problem that we have with people spending other people's money. People deciding, hey, yeah, well, what you have over there, you didn't really earn. You really don't deserve that. Who the are you to say what another person earns, what another person deserves, and what a person should do with the money that they earned? No one. So, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? I mean, I consider this ridiculous to like when we have all these different contingencies of people more than happy to spend the money that they didn't earn that another person earned. And yes, I understand that. And I used to think this too, like, oh man, if we can pay these athletes all this money, then why can't we pay teachers and unions and the like? But then, I started actually realizing how business works. you know started looking into how businesses work, and these leagues generate that type of money, and they can also get money from other spaces, i.e. China, NBA. So and whereas a teachers union really can't, they are relegated to the state. So it is a matter of the profession that you decide that you're going to go after and you're going to pursue. I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes back down to personal accountability, personal responsibility, and what you yourself are willing to do for whatever it is, whatever goal it is that you aim to achieve. But you may feel differently, and that's what I have a comment section for. So until the next one.